Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peaks Peak. I'm just going to tell you, I did it again. And some of you probably already know where I'm headed with this. Sometimes I let my frugality override my common sense. And I made another big mistake when I purchased my Kubota Sidekick. So for those of you that own a Sidekick, you already know that a windshield is very important, especially in the wintertime. I had very little experience with side-by-sides. I basically had ridden in one time and drove one time before I bought this one. And I mentioned in my video when I talked about buying this that I opted to not take the windshield because I rode in an old Polaris that had a plexiglass windshield, and it was pouring rain, cold, and as we were riding around, you couldn't see anything out of the windshield. It was all fogged up and, you know, the rain hitting it, no windshield wiper, and it was just kind of a mess. And I was like, well, that's no good. And my other part of my logic was I ride four-wheelers all the time and I don't have a windshield, so I'll be just fine. Save a little bit of money. So when I called them and said I want the Kubota Sidekick, they said it's got a roof and a windshield on it. Is that the way you want it? And I said, no, I'll take the roof, but I don't want the windshield. And they kind of said, are you sure you don't want the windshield? And I said, yeah, here's why. And I told them my rationale, and that was that. You know, part of what I love about Davis Equipment, where I bought this, is they are low pressure. They want to give you what you want, and they don't want to pressure you into spending a bunch of money you don't have or making you feel bad because you don't have it. So they're low pressure. They'll tell you what you need to know, but they're going to let you make your decision. And that's what they did with me. I made my decision, and I think they all laughed about it when I walked out the door. So Caden and I brought the Kubota Sidekick home. We unloaded it off the trailer, and we immediately headed up the hill. So it didn't take me 5 minutes to realize I had made a mistake. And the only reason it took me 2 weeks to fix that mistake is because it took me that long to be able to get to Davis Equipment to pick up the windshield. I released the video on this, and Ed, the sales rep who sold me this Kubota, he commented on the video, and I told him I'd be by to pick up a windshield in a couple of days, and his response was, you mean the one you made me take off of it? I kind of got a kick out of that. So today I got the chance to go to Davis Equipment and pick up the things to service my Kubota Sidekick for the first time, because I'm not quite to 20 hours yet, but we're gonna be there soon. So I'll share a video of what that takes to service it for your first time. But I picked up those things, and I picked up a new windshield. So we're gonna put that on today and try it out. This goes up under here, like so. All right, there we go. All right, this is actually a really sweet setup. And the way that this windshield is made with the nice quick disconnects and the nice rubber seal to seal up around it, I felt like that was a good fit for this. Plus, you know, I appreciate the way Davis treats me, so I kind of wanted to buy from them, support local business. They're a local business that supports the local community, so I wanted to support them, so that's why I went back there and bought this windshield from them. There are lots of other options out there, and several of you gave me good suggestions saying be sure and buy a glass one or one with a tilt option and those things, but this was the one they had, and I decided to just give it a shot. They did warn me, because it's the polycarbonate, that it will scratch easily, and to make sure to never wipe it dry, because that will scratch it up. And I may very well take this off in the summertime. I do know that rain gets on you pretty good if you're riding in the rain and you don't have a windshield. So I don't know. I want to take care of it, and I think that riding on our trails, unless we really keep them groomed up well, it will be a problem scratching this up. But we'll just see how that goes, and I'll share with you guys the details of how that all works. But I'm gonna go get some Windex and a nice microfiber rag so we can wipe this down, get it cleaned up, and then we'll take her for a test drive and see what we think. I love the smell of this glass cleaner. All right, got a quick question for everybody. If you have experience with the polycarbonate glass, can you use Rain-X on it, and will that help with the whole situation of fog and rain and all of that? Or is that kind of a waste? All right, I think, boy, that's clean. Yeah, buddy, looking good. All right, I think I'll keep this microfiber rag in the glove compartment. But I kind of had a game plan of coating this with Rain-X and seeing if that kind of helps with the whole fogging issue and all that. But let me know if you got a product you use to take care of yours, how it works and all that. And do you take yours off in the summertime, or you just run it? Oh, let's take it for a test ride. Now, I kind of have to take it easy because I have a pan with hamburgers and buns and stuff in it, because I'm gonna cook my lunch while I'm up there. Well, I can already tell a difference, because at 10 miles an hour, you would get a pretty solid breeze on your hands, and it was cold before. But now, we're feeling pretty good. Oh yeah, 17 mile an hour, no breeze, no noise. Shoot, yeah, man. This is the business. There's the view through the windshield. Yeah, this is the berries, man. Yeah, this for the winter time especially is just going to be fantastic. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. I don't even feel any wind coming in the sides. I kind of thought I might have to do something over this back area in order to keep the wind from whipping in the sides, but I'm not even feeling any wind from that, so. All right, pulling into the cabin. And we'll be making a lot of trips up and down here, especially when the weather is snowy and cold, because we want to hang out in the cabin, build a fire. So if you are new to the channel, or if you've just been following us for Kubota content, tractor content, side-by-side content, be sure and subscribe and check out our cabin build. We're still in the process of doing that build right now, but me and my son Caden, who's 9, have been building this cabin all summer, and we completed the outside, and now we are working on the inside. We're gonna build a loft and all that, so yeah, and then we gotta finish out. I just finished insulating, so yeah, I've got me a good fire going already, so I'm about to go in and throw a skillet on top of the stove and cook me some hamburgers. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the update on the Kubota Sidekick. I know I do. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure and check out some of our other videos that we have posted, and get outside and enjoy God's creation. It's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.